Hello YouTube again. This is Cloud Strife here, and I'm bringing you the next installment of my rant, which will be the Sonic Rant. Okay, first off, before anything, I just want to say, before I start this rant, that I love Sonic, okay? I love him to death. The character, not the games. Well, I love the games, of course, but his current games and his last couple of year games have just been. But if you get offended by, Sonic, if I say bad things about his games and whatnot, just don't even watch it. Just click the pause button, go click the back button over there, or just over here, or just get out of this video. Just stop watching it because this is okay. Sonic fans around the world, okay, they've been beaten and bashed by Team Sonic. Literally. It's what it feels like. I mean, I am still a Sonic fan to this day. I love Sonic. I love the little bastard, the little blue bastard. I love him. But it's been really hard being a Sonic fan all these years, and especially up to this point. I mean, you got Sonic started off on the Genesis, which was the big Sonic titles. Started off with Sonic 1, and I loved it. It was revolutionary. Running fast, speedy gameplay, collecting rings. I mean, it was great. That sense of adrenaline, that rush when you're running through loops and going extra fast. It's just amazing. And anyone that's played Sonic knows that, for without a doubt. Now, Sonic 2 was great. It was the start of a foundation of greatness for gaming. And then Sonic 2 came out, it's better. They made it better. Sonic 3, better. I mean, they had Michael Jackson compose basically all the music for Sonic 3. I mean, I never knew that until later in my life. But when I was a kid, of course, Michael Jackson and his music, and I always thought when I played it as a kid, that sounds like something MJ would do. That sounds like Michael Jackson stuff. So I was right all along. I knew it was him. It's just amazing. The music is great. It feels great in Sonic 3. And then Sonic and Knuckles, they came out with the cartridge swamp, where you can get the Sonic and Knuckles, put Sonic 3 in, or Sonic 2, and play the whole game with Knuckles with Sonic 2 instead. Or Sonic 3 actually, it does a full story, a continuation. It goes Sonic 3 and then Knuckles. It adds even more to the story. Um, that was all great. Sonic 3D Blast came out for the Genesis also. That was it was a mixture of feelings. I really liked it as a kid, but then now that I think of it, it's not really Sonic. Even though it has Sonic characters, the formula's not there. The speed, the running through loops, the 2D, left to right, running, it's just not there. Um, I did like it as a kid though. The music in 3D Blast is like a cut, maybe one track or two tracks that I really like, but the rest of them are all just generic. Um, Sonic CD, I played it not when it came out. I played it on the Sonic's Gems collection. Um, I'm not crying about this game, nor am I crying about this game, because these were the two 3D Sonic games that were good. Okay, this is the one. This is the one right here that has the Sonic CD on it, on the collection. Sonic CD, I think a lot of people liked it. But to me, when I played it, I did like some of the boss battles. They were kind of unique. There's like one where you don't actually hit Robotnik. there's like this kind of factory type thing he's in, and he's working a generator, and you just basically have to not die. There's spikes that come down, and there's a treadmill thing that you can disorient you, but you just gotta wait, and he just kills himself. The thing, I don't know, he just dies. That's kind of cool. But the game, if you play it, it feels very incomplete for a Sonic game. Very incomplete. You'll start running fast, you'll do a loop, you'll be running, getting good speed, and then you just stop. Boom! Palm face into the wall. I don't know. It just felt very incomplete. Sucks. Um, I don't even want to talk about the Game Gear games. Let's just talk about the main games. Okay, Sonic Adventure. Okay, this game, Sonic Adventure. Okay, this was the very first official 3D Sonic game. And when I played it as a kid, once the theme song came on and the opening came on, freaking Crush 40, man, they deliver those freaking songs. Oh my god, they're awesome. And when I heard the song, and from, Sonic Adventure and 2, it was still Crush 40, they're the only ones that can do Sonic, for me personally. If Crush 40's not there, Sonic's image is just that's it. I don't know. That's how I feel. I mean, they gave us something good. They gave us something epic. They gave us an epic sound for Sonic, and then they go to '06. I mean, even come on, guys. Even Sonic and the Secret Rings, it had Crush 40, and it wasn't that bad. I didn't care for the whole, you know, comic book style cutscene thing. Team Sonic's always lazy. They don't care about Sonic. They were lazy and they made comic scenes. Like, you're turning the page through a comic. And they didn't do much, but the game was still fun though. I bought it, played it, it was fun. It was a new way to play, you stir the Wii remote left and right and whatnot. I thought it was pretty cool. It takes some time to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's actually pretty fun. Um, I wasn't really crazy about it though. It wasn't like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 impacted me. But yeah, it's just again, Crush 40, they're awesome. And then when '06 came out, Sonic '06, one of the most crappiest Sonic games ever. I actually wanted to see how crappy it was because one day I bought it for 20 bucks at Walmart, okay? And I put it in and I started playing it and there was a loading screen every 5 seconds, okay? And these loading screens weren't like, 5, 10 seconds. They were like a minute. Each loading screen. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'd rather have freaking Sonic punch me in the face than stand there looking like a dumbass, like this was me, literally. Okay, I gotta go to this next objective. Okay, it's a loading screen. Really? That's what it's like, people! Oh my god. I don't know. I've heard that the PlayStation 3 version is a little different with loading. The loading's faster. But the 360 version, oh my god. You go into town, you have to talk to people to get missions, done and activated. You talk to somebody, it loads. Okay, it loads the screen, the person talks to you. Oh, do this for me. Oh, do this complete, go through the goal. You ready? Let's start now. Load for another 5 minutes. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I freaking couldn't sit there. And what's with this princess and Sonic? I mean, I actually wanted to watch a playthrough. I went on YouTube and watched a full playthrough of '06 just to see how shitty it was, and I wasted my time, of course. I knew I was gonna. It was horrible. I hated it. And the fact that they don't have Crush 40 also, made it even a worse impact. I mean, they put in, they freaking put in this pop band. It destroyed the image because the songs are the image for Sonic. When Crush 40 came on and did their thing, that was the image of Sonic. Badass rock and roll, man. But no, they went with this pop band in his world. Da, 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 da. Oh God, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. I just hate it. I really hate it. Um, but let's just put '06 aside for a minute.